Yeah, let's do that. We're going to go live. We're going to go on the internet. We're going to greet everyone. Salutations, kindred spirits. And then we're going to give away some magic. That's the plan today. Boy, so happy to see kindred spirits in the chat. As always, thank you guys for showing up to my jam. And this is after what it was for me, a fun, growing, exciting week at Magic Camp. Thank you all for joining me for that experience. Those who missed it, well, you can find the Magic Camp playlist. And speaking of a playlist, I got a list over here. I got a lot of stuff that I want to get through. Let me check. Viewing, do we need this one? Probably not. All right, we'll tell that story in just a moment. Let me note right before the stream that I saw Cosmic asking a request for international viewers, a little bit of an earlier stream. This is something I did promise, not promise. I said I was going to try it last week. Such a busy week with Magic Camp. Didn't give it a try. Here's what I'm going to do. Friday at 10 a.m., we'll do an unboxing session. I've got a pile of magic coming in Thursday from Murphy's Magic. So for international viewers or anyone up early like I'll be Friday, then join me. Okay. Okay. Then join me Friday for that session. This is maybe not audio? Okay, I hope. All right, I'll keep an eye on the audio for the close-up pad. I also need to maybe mention this, that I have a thunderstorm going on right outside my window. So if the stream goes out, that's the scoop. Let's test this audio one more time. Okay, I see what it is. Give me one moment to fix the audio on the close-up cam, and then we'll get started with the festivity. Hey now, that should do it. It's always the audio, folks. It's always the audio. Thanks for the feedback. All right, so we're going to do a session on Friday, and let's start. Let's go back to where I was a minute ago. Now that this audio is working, we'll introduce you guys to my good buddy Warpo. Warpo Cole, who I had the pleasure of visiting Monday. Here we are at the Wizard Tower, which is Warpo's home and has been for decades. I've been going to that place for, has it been 25 years? 25 years. Warpo had a few gifts for me, and he suggested that I take these gifts and gift them to you all. So this is what we're doing today. We're taking some good karma that's been shared with me, and we're going to share it with y'all, and we can all thank Warpo for some of that. There's been some other kind gifters this week. Let me mention one more before I do a trick for you guys. The top gifter, here's the top gifter, maybe of the year. Where did I put it? Here it is. I wanted to make sure it didn't get hurt. Top Gift of the Year award goes to David Miller. Look at this. Spider-Man, Penn and Teller, Deadpool, signed by Penn and Teller. I've removed it from its protective sleeve to read it one time before it goes into the frame that will hang on my wall. But when I think of gifts and people who get me, well, David Miller, you're one of them. Thank you very much. You touched my heart this week. All right, so I got a pile of stuff to get through. Let's get started with this one. I know you guys like to see a little magic, so I'm going to do this trick, which Warpo gave to me. I thought about giving it away, but I'm going to be selfish and keep this one. I've done it a couple times. I did it on the shorts. And there is a problem with this if I gift it. It is a limited edition. And by that, what I mean is you can only do the trick so many times. Like this thing, this started as a full deck. Back when Harry had the shop, Harry Anderson. We'll talk about Harry more in a moment. Yeah, this was a full deck. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 6 cards left. So we can only do this 6 more times. I hope you enjoy it. What a pleasure to do this trick not on the Shorts platform. I did put this on Shorts. This is a trick where people should see it live. So, oh, by the way, you got to remember one. You got to remember a card. You don't have to remember it, but you know the skit. If you don't, there's no plot. I propose this. I'm going to make your card disappear. Disappear. That's the conviction. Now I'm wondering if I did the move. I don't know if I did. Let's find out together. Yeah, it vanishes completely, but just the ink on the card, just the ink vanishes. The interesting thing is it should be the card that you were thinking of. I hope we got it. And the sad thing is that now I can only do the trick 5 more times. It's a limited edition. Anyway, that's me with this trick in my hand for 3 days. It's not like it's a well-rehearsed, crafted masterpiece, but I've had a great time with it. If you're a kindred spirit interested in the limited edition, I searched for it to offer my folks at conjure.com, my magic shop. Where'd it go? There's my magic shop. But I can't find a distributor. Penguin Magic sells it. It's actually a self-working trick. It's a very easy trick I could highly recommend to any beginner in magic, and especially if you do virtual performance, then that's that. And if you want to see it again, analyze the thing, go look at the short I posted last week. All right, let's talk a little more about Harry. Let's talk about where that trick came from besides Warpo, who handed it to me. Warpo got it from Harry's widow. Harry Anderson passed away a couple years ago now, and if you don't know who Harry is, well, here he is in all his glory. This is the magician that inspired me to do what I do today. About 40 years ago, I would watch this guy on Night Court, and more specifically, Saturday Night Live. And let me talk about this. Hello, sucker. This is Harry's special. I've mentioned it on here before. I'm mentioning it again. I've dropped a link in the description of this video. It's on YouTube. If you haven't seen Harry's Hello Sucker, your homework is to correct that mistake. Anyway, after a successful career of comedy, magic, television, etc., Harry Anderson eventually retired to New Orleans, where he opened a magic shop called Sideshow. You'll see it's over here. There's the sign. This is right below Warpo's apartment. It's also on the same street where I had a magic shop back in the day. I snagged this picture, the only picture I could find of Sideshow, from Mayor Yedid's site. We're all a fan of Mayor Yedid, mymagic.com. This is Elizabeth working the counter. Eric Hussey, badass Eric Hussey. He used to work I had to say badass because he is one. Eric Hussey worked the counter there. And you'd often find Harry at the counter. There's Elizabeth, his widow, there now. And the tricks that we're offering today from Warpo came to us from that shop, Sideshow. They were in the store. Harry had them in his possession. He left us. The widow had them, passed them to Warpo, and now we're talking about it today. Now, as I'm talking about it, I want to talk about one of Harry's props that I'm very happy to have in my hand. This is his design for the Himber Wallet. And if you're familiar with Hello Sucker, you've seen Harry use this prop on that special, and this is a standard magic prop that Harry altered. I thought it might be interesting to take a look at a few of his alterations, and you just heard the first one, Velcro. Now, I'm not going to delve deep into the Himber Wallet, but if you have one or know what it is, why would someone use Velcro? Well, they would use it if you're going to hand it to a spectator to open. And then you would be ensured that your spectator would open it at the right side. Especially if you've taken the time to put a little insignia or something to insinuate that's where it opens. Another fine touch that most Himber wallets don't have. So here we are sharing a little inside scoop from the mind of Harry Anderson. Put a little Velcro on that thing. And now when you say need to put a card in there or some money and you ask your spectator to open it and the money's gone, you'll know they'll open it on the right side and not get into the secret business. And this is maybe only valuable if you need to, give your spectator a Himber Wallet, but if you need to, now you have some great information. And if you want more information like that, as always, I'm going to send you to the books. And Harry's book, the one I recommend is Wise Guy, which is basically all his working material. So nice to get this from a professional that has really honed the material, and you'll learn why this prop and more is used if you choose to take my advice and read that book. Now, there's a couple more things that were in that shop that Warpo got and passed to me. Here's two of them we're going to give away. Giving away this one today on this stream. In fact, I'll do that next. We're going to spin the wheel. And then this one is Dean Dill's Blizzard. What? Can't get this one anymore. Someone's going to get it. I'll give this away Friday. On the Friday unboxing stream, I'll give people a chance to comment. Comment Blizzard in the comments. Make it creative for extra bonus points. And on Friday's morning stream, I'll spin the wheel for the Blizzard win. This deck is going to one of my community commenters. So what I said to myself was this. I said, we have a lot of people that take the time to look at the community posts. They put on the notifications, they subscribe. And it's one of those people that is going to win this deck because, well, you seem to care a little bit more. And if I'm going to give away a $40 deck of cards, well, then I'm going to give it to someone who seems to care. I should mention this deck is a jumbo deck, or it's more of a parlor deck. Like this is a bicycle deck. This is a jumbo deck. You can Google it, the giant Anglo pack. And if you're looking for a bigger deck than average or just an interesting deck to add to your collection, then this is one that might serve you well. So for all the people that took the time to read and comment on the community tabs, I'm going to wish you luck. We're going to spin the wheel now and see who's going to get the giant Anglo deck. And it looks like Lucas Das Olsen. We got you off screen here. Make sure we get the name on here. Lucas Das Olsen. I had to guess that I would say we're sending a package to the Netherlands. But I'm guessing. We don't know for sure. Congratulations, Lucas. You're going to want to send me an email. You're going to want to send me an email that's conjure@conjure.com. And I'm going to need your shipping address, and then I'll plunk down $80 for international shipping again. That's what we do here. Sometimes you got to do that to be the Mr. Beast of Magic. Congratulations on that. Hey, we got giveaways for the live stream. I'm not done with the live viewers here. We have things for y'all, and I'm going to bust that out. I'm going to bust that out in just a minute. I guess I also wanted to mention this, as I just found out right before this stream started. I should let you know before I say it. I have a YouTube membership. So I have advanced tutorials where I teach, some of the harder sleight of hand, some of the secrets that we don't want getting out to the internet. And that's what my membership's for. Also a nice way to support the site. It's about 1/3 of my YouTube income, which kind of pays my rent. So thank you all for helping pay the rent. And today I found out YouTube is allowing folks to gift a membership. So what this means is that if one of my enthusiasts, fans, etc., would like to take a little extra, dinero out of the bank, out of the pocket, and gift a membership to a student who maybe can't afford it, or maybe you just want to turn a friend onto my offerings on the channel, this is available now. I literally just found out like minutes before the stream started. I think maybe I'll do a community post about this situation. This will allow people who need it to make a comment, I could use a membership, and the people who want to help can also do that as well. I think it's an important piece of the puzzle that would allow some international visitors, that's cost prohibitive. Even $5 a month breaks the bank for some people. Depends on where you live, folks. So hopefully that will help out someone and also help me pay the rent. That's good too. Thank you for that. All right. I appreciate all the kind comments. I haven't mentioned that today I am not streaming on StreamYard. The last streams I've done have been on StreamYard. I wanted to check the quality of a few different things. One of them is video feeds. Let's check the quality of a video feed now. Here, I want to run a video on the blizzard trick that I'm going to be giving away. I'll try not to step on it. Alexa, stop. I had jazz going. I don't know if you could hear it. Gary Henderson's in the house. We'll be talking about Gary in just a moment. He's our next, what are they? It's not a, I can't think of the word. I'll think of the word. Hey, y'all, watch this. This is Blizzard on the street. I want you to name any card in the deck. Any card at all. Kings, all right. Are you right-handed or left-handed? I want you to use your right hand to mix up the cards. Just mix them around the table, but try not to rearrange the order. Wait, we're not done. Touch 2 of the cards. Touch 2, and of those, touch 1. And you could have named any card. What card did you name? Now, if that's the King of Clubs, that's a pretty good trick, but hold the applause. A better trick was this. What if that card was the only card in the deck? That's 52 cards. Yes, indeed.
That's the King of Clubs.
Any card named.
Let me miss. Just like we rehearsed.
Any card named, that was Blizzard on the street. Any card named is the only card in a blank deck. And everything's examinable. Not rough and smooth. There's no double index. It's a very unique secret. It's one I've shared with my members. So speaking of things that I've taught to the members, I taught this one. Here's why. You can't get this trick anymore. Matthew mentioned it. So if you're a member, you can learn this. But if you're not, you can win this one. And I'll send it to some lucky viewer who comments Blizzard. Now, you don't comment it in the chat here. Comment it in the video after the stream, or if you want to take the time now. And I'm going to pick from those comments, and Friday morning we'll do a stream there. So, oh, look at Cosmic. Brother. Sharing that super chat love. That's 100 of something, and it seems very generous. I thank you very much. Again, I'm not on StreamYard. I can't share this sticker, but Cosmic writes, you're definitely on your way to becoming the Mr. Beast of Magic, and YouTube was kind enough to give a free super chat. Well, I'm super blessed to receive it. Thank you so much. Yes, the members know. The members know the secret. It's a good one, too. The thing about Blizzard, and thanks again, Cosmic. And I'll see you Friday morning, brother. Thank you. The thing about Blizzard is that it has wide applications beyond just that effect. It's a deeper secret than just that, but some lucky viewer is going to get it. Let's talk about one more thing I wanted to share from my buddy Nate Cranzo. Let me turn this thing off. I'm sorry, y'all.
Any card at all.
Hopefully that. Yeah, man, I'm a fan, I'm a fan of the Mr. Beast, and what better role model, I think. I think of all the people, that can't afford the information. A lot of people can't even afford a deck of cards in some of the countries in the planet. Hopefully I can share with those folks as well. This was shared with me also. What a week I've had with the gimmies. And last week it was Adam Wilbur. And Adam, I hope I can get you on here and chat about your stuff. But I digress. The non-box. This came via Nathan Cranzo. Nate Cranzo runs Cranzo Magic. You'll find that link in the description of this video. This is an innovative product, and I discussed with Nate, and I've had some beef from Magi. Hey, Magi, if you've had beef with me exposing things, I offer my apologies for your soul, but that's probably not going to change my behaviors, especially when I take the time to have intellectual discussions with creators, and we agree that sometimes this is the route you take to promote a product. Know that any time and every time that I expose magic, it's done so with thought. I'll just continue sharing this wonderful coin box. This is an Aikido box. Aikido box, the bottom of the box looks the same as on the top of the box as it does on the bottom. I put my $50 somewhere. I don't have them to put in here, but this is an Aikido box, and this allows you to steal things out of the bottom of the box as you put the top on the box. It's a classic coin prop. It's also a classic coin prop rarely performed for the public, if ever. Ergo, the minority of people that will see my minor infraction will probably never mind. The innovation is this piece. Look at this. This is a top or a bottom. Some would call this a Boston box. So you can put coins in here, you put a single coin in here. Now the box looks full, but it's empty. And this, which is magnetic, it's a magnetic brass piece. This also goes on this piece. And this piece is a solid brass slug. And what this means is you can have what appears to be a box full of coins, because with a coin in here, here, let me get a coin. I'm doing this wrong. Let's take the effort we can take an effort. There, you put a coin in there. Now it looks like the box is full of coins. The lid fits on there if you want, but more importantly, you could steal this away, and now this thing just becomes a solid brass slug. So it becomes a non-box. Now, I've only had this thing in my hand for a few days. It's a hot product. It's right off the press. It's an expensive product at over $200 for a piece like this, and it's often what you pay when you're doing innovative coin magic. This stuff isn't cheap. It never is for coin stuff. But hey, yeah, Nate gifted it with me. Nate has been a dear friend of mine as well forever. And, also this, folks, there's been a few times in my life where things haven't gone as planned. Happens for everyone, right? Sometimes I've had to ask people for help. Not that I've ever directly asked Nate for help, but, when I've needed help in general, he's been there every single time. For the people that have done that for me in my life, well, guess what? I'm there for you every single time if I can be as well. And the bonus is I get cool stuff, but I get to share magic with kindred spirits as well. I hope y'all enjoyed the little peep there at the coin box. And I hope I didn't upset too many kindred spirits with the minor expose. Yeah, there's all kinds of versions of the Aikido box. That is probably the most unique I've ever handled. No, it is the most unique I've ever handled. Now, let's take a look at something. Here, we'll look at some unique things and some things that are not as unique, but that I'm very excited about. And this is for the card addicts. We're going to make the card aficionados happy here as we discuss some card stuff. And then today, someone's going to win. I'm going to give away 2 of these and 1 of these, which is the weapons gaff deck. We're giving away like over $100 of magic today. And again, thanks to the Patreons. Is that the word? The patrons? Gary Henderson, he's a patron of the arts. He patroned all this stuff here. Here's what we're looking at. I got a couple of decks that I haven't opened yet. The new Dune deck, which that's going to be cool. That's the new Dune deck. These are fancy. These are like not dissimilar than Bicycle Oreo, I don't know words good. I decided this, Gary, for these, and what these are, folks, are marked cards. These are 2 unique marking systems here. We're looking at the Gliders and the Mint deck. And I've had a few marked cards come across my desk. Watch the vowels, Conn. Watch the consonants. I had a few marked cards come across my desk, and I have one on the way tomorrow. I'll mention it in the unboxing Friday. I got the ultimate mark deck. That's one of the decks everyone glows about. I haven't seen it. Long story short, I'm going to do a mark deck video. I'm going to just do a little deep dive into all the mark decks. We'll talk about these. We'll talk about those, some of the other decks, the GT speed readers, the Phoenix ones that I used last week. We'll talk about those. I guess it's worth noting these mint cards apparently have a gaffed pack. This is a nice addition that includes McDonald's Ace Gaffs, your blank facers, your double backers, and that's the name of that tune. So, yes, you will get the tutorials on how to use them. So these will match this gift, which again came from Gary Henderson. I emailed Gary earlier today. I said, Gary, how would you feel about me giving away a couple of these? And Gary said, I was hoping you would gift some of them. And that just warmed my heart. And so, and here we are. We're looking at not just bikes. I'm going to unbox one of these. We'll take a look up close at what we're looking at. This is the Richard Turner Gold Seal bicycle cards, which my understanding is that these are in limited edition. And I have yet to experience one of these decks. And Gary knows that I use bicycle. It's my go-to deck of cards. It always has been originally, just because they were the cards that I could find. This is always the good test. Does this thing work? It does. It does. The pull tab works. I should probably save this as a keepsake. It might be the last time a pull tab ever works. So anyway, yeah, I use bicycle reds. I still use them. I think it's less important in this day and age now that we're in an era where people can find Theory 11 cards in Walmart and Walgreens and Target. But my day and age, the only cards you could find were bicycles. So if you used anything besides bicycle, it looked weird. Cat, is it really your birthday? Hey, Cat, send me an email. Conjure@conjure.com. Conjure@conjure.com, Cat. And look, y'all. Cat's been around. That's why. For years. I've been doing this. Cat was here through the dregs. We finally got things looking a little better now. The stream's not crappy and, but look, Cat's been here through the dregs. So Cat gets a birthday gift. Just send me an email. All right, so where were we? The Richard Turner, and this is what you get here. This is interesting. This is the Di Vernon and I guess letter. Y'all can read that if you want. I don't even know if I can read that with these glasses. All right, so you get that. That's what comes in a Turner deck. A blank face card, which is one of the better options. You could start this way if you prefer, with a blank deck. Here we are, we're doing magic lessons. Let's talk about pasteboards while we unbox. If you do a backwards fan, the indices don't show, the indexes. If you do a frontwards fan, the indices show. But if you fan them reverse, it looks like a blank deck. Hey, we're learning things. So you get the blank card, assuming you get two matching jokers. And this is important for magicians quite often, that the jokers match. Sometimes they're big or little, sometimes they're colored in black and white. So these match, and that's good. They're, I guess, standard bicycles. The advantage of the Richard Turner deck is quality control, I think, is the reputation. What do they list these as? A traditionally cut deck. Traditional cut for the professional. Everyone's always curious about how they Pharaoh shuffle. Let's Pharaoh shuffle these a few times. In fact, maybe we'll give it 8 Pharaoh shuffles. So it works. Here's a Pharaoh shuffle, folks. What I'm doing is cutting the deck exactly in half and then interweaving every card with every other card. It's a learned skill, dividing the deck exactly in half and then interweaving every card. I'm trying to get this more for the camera and less for me. Every card with every other card. Now, the interesting thing about the Pharaoh, and I'm saying right now, this thing Pharaohs wonderfully, is that if you do 8 perfect out pharaohs, and an out pharaoh, the outside cards remain on the outside. I feel like I got out of line. We'll find out together. So the outside cards stay on the outside. No, we're still on path. And you cut directly down the middle, so that's 26 and 26. Every card is interweaved with every other card, and the outside cards remain outermost. And at this point, I'm just trying to get through this without losing too many viewers. By the way, this would be a good time to like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. That was 7. This one's number 8. And that's how the Richard Turner deck Pharaoh shuffles. That's a deck in new deck order. That's ace through king of spades, ace through king of diamonds, king through ace of clubs, and king through king through ace of hearts. So we're going to give away this. We're going to give away 2 of these and the weapons deck. And how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to take a random card, and the person that guesses what this card is will win the combo. Which I got to figure out which chat to watch. So I'm looking at a card. All you have to do is guess it. I know it's surprising that works, but oddly enough, that was exactly a tutorial. So all you have to do is do exactly what I did. I have done a tutorial on the Pharaoh Shuffle on the Shorts platform. Zipper was close. There's a clue. Zipper was close, but it's not the 6 of hearts. Nor is it the 6 of spades, Pacer. I'm watching y'all. I'm watching the chats. We apparently have more viewers than I thought. The math on this always works out exactly opposite of what it should be. All right, Jimmy Ferrister got it. It's the 6 of diamonds. Jimmy not only wins the weapons deck, but he also wins the title of the luckiest viewer. What is this, the 3rd prize, Jimmy? Egads, man. People are going to think we're in cahoots. Everyone congratulate Jimmy Ferrister. Hey, Jimmy, if you all... No, you need these Turner decks. I know you're a deck aficionado. If you already have the weapons deck, I don't remember if you do or not, but if you want to get a surrogate prize, we can discuss that. All right. I think I worked through the list, y'all. I think I worked through it. We gave away the giant Anglos. We got the Blizzard competition working. That giveaway is going to be next Friday. Jimmy Ferrister, the luckiest man in the land, wins another one. How about, nah, I want to give away the whole universe, but I got to refrain. Cat, I'm going to get your email, and we're going to get you something magical. If there's something you need, let me know in the email, and I'll see what I can do. All right. Guys, I planned this to be a half hour. It's a half hour. If there's something that you need to let me know, or if there's an important question on your mind, I'll hang out a few minutes. You can get it in now. And as noted, I'll be back on Friday, 9 a.m. Hopefully I'll have a little more information on the gifting membership situation. I know, we have to refrain. The old phrase is leave them wanting more. As much as you'd like more, there's a half a dozen of people ready to get out of here. And my wife's in there boiling potatoes for her dinner. She's waiting on me to mash them. So, hey guys, I'm going to be back live Friday at 9 a.m. So if you missed, the jam, didn't have enough fun to do that. And then I'm also planning this. I'm going to do a members session after that live stream. So if you're a member, here's what we're going to cover. Paddle tricks. We're going to deep dive paddle tricks. I got about a dozen of them that I want to look at. That's the plot. If you got a better idea, I'll be there for the members. I'm thinking that's going to happen at 10 a.m. on Friday, and those stay online for post-stream perusal. Drew, I don't have a Patreon. No, I did have a Patreon, but I opted for the YouTube membership in lieu of that. The Patreon was, quite frankly, dumpster fire, train wreck, failure. But the YouTube membership seems to be working out okay. Navo J, please send me another email. I think I had mailing problems to Serbia, and I emailed you about that. Please send me an email. Hey, Noah, thank you for the super chat there. Is that a sticker or a chat? Thank you very much. And thank you for the kind words, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got a bunch of paddle tricks. Here, let's look at what I'm going to cover. Hold on. If you're a member, here's the foreshadowing. And if you're not a member, we'll talk about dice and maybe the hot rod, the things everyone knows. Dry erase boards. Richard Sanders popularized this Leo Semesters idea. The jumping peg. How about this? A paddle with a peg through it. So this thing, that peg, going through there, there's a white hole, a red hole, and a yellow hole. And it's going through the red hole in the middle. But look at this. Oh, wait, did it jump? Yeah, it's going through the white hole on the top now. See, it's in the white hole at the top. You can take it out. You can put it back. This is not one I ever do. But watch the peg. It jumps. Or the hole jumps. I'm not sure what's happening here. We'll talk about it Friday. I have the amazing jumping arrow. This is a great one paddle routine. We'll talk about knives, of course. Here's another dryer. This is the Semesters one. The Pocky paddles. There's more. That's your preview. Members, I'll see you Friday at 10 a.m. if you want to join the jam. And then there'll be a loose unboxing Friday for international visitors as well. Phoenix is always looking for those hot giveaways. I'm not giving away any more today, but there's a high likelihood that I'll be doing exactly more giveaways next week. So y'all just stay tuned for that. I'm committing to live streams every 4 o'clock through July, through August, new videos every Friday. This will be an unboxing Friday because we've had requests from international viewers. That's the plan moving forward. And that's going to be a wrap on today's stream. Hey, Barnett spent some money. I got to thank the spenders. Thank you for buying some stuff from the site. Those of you that missed the information, that's the site. It's a good place to get things that will work well for you. That was my first goal. And also to support, again, my magic habit. It's what allows me to buy all these things I never use. It's an important process. And yes, I'm allowed in a casino. I happily play poker on a regular basis. It's one of my side hustles and one of my joys in life. I know, I don't want it to end either, but I got to, you know? There's a lot of other things I do in my life besides this, so it's like I can't do good magic if I don't practice it. Also this, I have an unopened box over there of magic. So I've got some new things. I got a Rubik's Cube thing, the RD Insta. I plan to put that on shorts tomorrow. Y'all have never seen me do Rubik's Cube magic. I'm going to do something called this, Old Dog New Tricks. Old Dog New Tricks. And I'm going to try and learn a new trick in a day and put it on a short. So that'll be a new series. Does my wife like magic? Nope. Most magic wives don't. Yeah, we're going to plan. Jason's like, bye, I guess. Is he ever going to leave? Oh, get well soon, bro. Look, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. It's been enough of this for now. I'll be back Friday. I'm 53, Peter. And yeah, look, Pro Basil, stay tuned for this solve. It's like, this solve takes less than half a second. And Rush, I shipped to Canada, but only on via email. It's so expensive for international shipping. It's like cost prohibitive for everybody. Yeah, I got to go mash potatoes. Bon appetit, everyone. See you Friday. Yeah, Old Doug New Tricks. Au revoir.